This is my favorite part of the day. Early morning, the world is still asleep. It's just me, a cup of coffee, and the divine wisdom of Torah. So peaceful, so quiet, like the calm before a storm. And oh yes, the storm is a-comin'.
מי רוצה חביתה?
Yeah, let's see. Who would ever have thought that the hardest thing that I would do in my life is try and put on socks to a 5-year-old? Okay. All right, finally out of the house. I got the kids in the car. Gotta take them to school. Hi. Huh? תגידי שלום. So, a question I get asked a lot. When people hear my story that I used to be a Buddhist monk in the Himalayan mountains in India. And if you haven't seen that story, then please check it out. I'll put a link to that video up there. But a lot of people ask me, they say, don't you feel that sometimes having a family makes you less spiritual? I mean, don't you miss having the time and the freedom to be able to just spend hours and hours in prayer and meditation and not have all of the weight and responsibility of, family and all that craziness? And the truth is, sometimes I do miss it. Sometimes I do miss having that freedom. Sometimes I miss just being able to spend hours and hours and days in silent prayer and meditation. Back when I was single, didn't have all the weight and responsibility on my shoulders. And yeah, there were definitely perks to that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love my family. I love my wife. I love my kids. But nonetheless, I can still remember the sweetness of what it was like when I was single, that I had the time, I had the freedom, and I could do what I want, and I could really focus on my spirituality. I could focus on elevating myself, my soul, and just being closer to God. So I know whenever I have something difficult going on in my life, some type of challenge or struggle or whatever, I know I can always turn to the Torah. The secrets of the Torah through Kabbalah and through Hasidic wisdom are revealing to me what I need to know and what do I need to do to be able to get through whatever it is that I'm working through. So let's see what the Torah says. Got to live with the times, man. So Abraham sends Eliezer, his servant, to go find a wife for his son Yitzchak. Okay. And the Kabbalistic masters explain that Yitzchak and Rivka represent the essential cosmic forces, masculine and feminine energies of the world, soul and body, spirituality and physicality. Ooh! And that Eliezer, going to find a wife for Yitzchak, trying to make a match, really is talking about our purpose of descending into the world and trying to unite the body with the soul, physicality, and spirituality? Whoa! Wait a second. Does this mean to say, I got it. I gotta go. You see, I always thought that the reason God wanted me to make a living and have a family was to see if I could juggle the physical, material world while still having a healthy spiritual practice. The name of the game was still spirituality, like in the East. But the bigger challenge was to be able to have money and family as obstacles to that spirituality. But now I know that my family is not an obstacle to my spirituality, but that my spirituality is an obstacle to my family. In the pursuit for the divine, it was always still rooted in ego and was all about what I need. But to really be godly is to be there for those that need me.